all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
What you doing? Who you with? What we gon' do? What you doing? Who you with?
All right, back on the Bossman Show. We're going to talk to Martin Ingelsby, the coach of the Delaware Blue Hens out of the CAA. Coach Ingelsby, what's up going on with you guys up there in Delaware, man?
Not much. I mean, we're in practice mode. We're getting ready to start our season next Tuesday night. We play a non-Division I team at Bridgewater, and we actually have a Halloween hoopla event, we're calling it, where it's an opportunity to get a preview of our team with the women's program here as well, inviting the season ticket holders out, our fans, alumni, students. So going to celebrate the start of college basketball season this evening, and we're excited to get going in a couple days.
Yes, indeed. And, Coach, talk a little bit about it. How has preseason practice been for you guys? Has it been very good for some to put in installs, kind of seeing where guys have gotten better from the spring? So now, how's it been going so far as you get ready to tip off here next week?
Yeah, it's been good. You know, we started October 1st, kind of rewind a little bit. We took a trip to the Bahamas in August with our team, so we had 10 days of practice leading up to that trip, played 3 games down there, which was a great experience for us to compete, but also to kind of bond and connect and get to know each other better on that trip. So we've been together a lot. We did use September as a month for us to really work on our skill development, get in the gym and get a lot of shots up, and then we probably had 20 practices so far since October started. We scrimmaged Loyola. We played an exhibition game at Penn State. So our guys are ready to kick things off next Tuesday night. We've had some good days. We've had some days that we had to bounce back and have better days and respond to a little adversity. And so our guys we're a work in progress. We're getting better. I'm excited to coach this group and kind of mold them and help them grow over the next 5 months.
You kind of hit on a couple of things I want to talk to you about. First was the Bahamas trip. First of all, how was that trip to go to the Bahamas? First of all, get the experience at you get the experience fans once every 4 years. You get to go on a trip when you're a college program here. So first of all, how was that trip to the Bahamas? Secondly, how did it kind of feel for you guys seeing up to the Bahamas with the hurricane after you guys spent time down there?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, a very unfortunate situation with the hurricane going through there. We were in there a couple weeks before, and our thoughts are prayers with that country and the great people of the Bahamas. They treated us in a first-class manner, and really, really sweet people down there. So, hopefully they can recover soon and quick and get things back up and running. But obviously, some areas it's going to take a little while, and the Blue Hens are thinking about them down there. But it was a great trip for us. Again, it came at a good time for our program heading into year 4. For me, we took over the program a couple of years ago. We weren't ready to be able to do a trip like this, but this time we had a couple of transfers sitting out that sat out last year that we were able to bring on the trip with us. We're expecting big things out of those guys heading into this year. So it came at a good time for us, and the practices to really get a feel for our team, learn from our group, incorporate those transfers into the lineup, and again, mesh and mold and try to figure out who we are. So we went down there. We played 3 games. We actually won 2, lost 1. So we had a little adversity, had to bounce back, and play the next day after losing a game. But I thought it was overall a great experience for guys. They had a lot of fun, which was most important to me. And they spent a lot of time together and getting to know each other, not just on the basketball court, but in the hotels, at the pools, at the beach. So it was a really beneficial trip for us, and hopefully it can springboard us into a great season.
I was going to say, you kind of got what you really don't get, which is a mini preseason basketball event before you start for real. So you kind of can get an idea of what you got, what you don't got. You can kind of tweak some things here or there as you get ready to start here for real in the next week now, because I feel like that gives you a good advantage over some teams who haven't had the opportunity to kind of see what they have actually in game action.
It did, and right, and I think we've we've used those opportunities as a coaching staff to really kind of decompress and what did we learn in areas that we need to work on, areas we need to get better, some of the things we thought we had that maybe we don't necessarily have, and kind of strategize through the month of September as we prepared for the start of practice October 1st. So again, we're still trying to figure things out. It's early in the season, kind of mixing and matching some lineups, some versatility in different areas that we have, incorporating some young guys that are going to be a part of it for this year and getting them experience. That was a great thing about our scrimmages and exhibition games, that you were maybe a little vanilla with what you did because you wanted to see some young guys play, and we got our older guys some experience, and they needed to develop that chemistry on the basketball court and guys playing together, but you're incorporating and adding some youth in there that hopefully can help us as we move forward through the course of the season, because we're going to need those young guys, and they're going to have to play, and they're going to have to find a role, and it also gives us an opportunity to help define some roles for guys, where this guy came in, he played 32 minutes a game in high school, he shot as many times as he wanted, he was able to do what he wanted. Now we're, all right, this is what we need from you, maybe the 7th or 8th man, and we need you to defend and rebound and do some dirty things, and if you have an open shot, step up and shoot it. And you might only get 2 or 3 attempts per game, not 15 to 20 games that you got, 20 attempts that you got in high school. So helping us kind of define who our team is, that has been beneficial for us, and I think we got to continue to have those conversations as we head into the start of the season on Tuesday.
And Coach, I know you going to year 4. You mentioned it. What in your minds has been the greatest accomplishment for you since you've been at Delaware heading into year 4 here as the head coach there?
Yeah, I mean, on the basketball court, I'm excited about where we are and the momentum we had. We've increased our win total each year we've been here from 13 to 14 to 17. We lost in the semifinals last year in the conference tournament. But I think the most important thing that we've done is really establish a culture and kind of a brand and an identity of who we are as a basketball program. That took some time. It really allowed us to put some maybe feelings to word and create core values within our basketball program. And, we make all our decisions on the court, off the court, in the community based on those core values. So I think we've made great progress in that area, and it's helped us on the recruiting front to kind of really, narrow things down, or guys that are the right fits for us, and maybe guys that aren't. Guys that will come into our program and be good fits for who we are and be good Blue Hen basketball players. So I'm happy with that. I think our locker room is strong. We got kids that really value their academics as much as they do basketball, and that was important to me because that translates. And guys that represent our program in everything that they do in a first-class manner on the basketball court, off the court, in the classroom, in the community, and really trying to nurturing that individual growth for these student athletes.
Yes, indeed. And like I said, I've watched from afar, seeing you guys and make improvements incrementally with your program. So now, when you market the program, now you have a track record to say we're moving in the right direction. We're winning. We're building something special here. We have the right guys. So now you can be selective, like you said, who you pick, whether it be a grad transfer, whether it be a transfer you sit one and play 1, 2, or 3, or you can get a high school prep for our international guy, or a senior from high school as well, or a JUCO guy. So many ways you can get players to find the right fit for your program going forward based on what you've done the past 3 years, going to year 4 here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's really kind of how we build our roster. When I got here, I tell people all the time, when I got here, we only had 4 scholarship guys on the roster. Thought I was going to have to go up campus and have open trials to just try to field a college basketball team. But we've slowly built our roster with guys that are the right fits for us, competitive kids. They know how to play, high-character kids. We've had some guys that have transferred that have, set us back a little bit because obviously, the transfer portal, guys going to a higher level, so you get good young kids, you give them an opportunity, and lost the kid to St. Joe's, lost the kid in the summer to Pittsburgh, which were tough blows, but, our guys are focused, are excited to compete this season. I like who we can be as we continue to develop and develop that chemistry on both ends of the floor. We have 2 transfers that sat out last year that'll be eligible right away. That'll be impact guys for us, and then we get a big transfer eligible at Christmas, Dylan Painter, who came from Villanova. So I think those 3 pieces with the returning core group of guys we have, we got a chance to be pretty competitive.
It's really a non-conference schedule you got, Coach. The CAA games, not even counting them, but you got a road trip to Villanova and a Zim tournament along with some quality matchups to get your team ready for CAA play, which is very, very hard. I mean, the league does not get the credit it deserves. That league is hard to play and win every night. From top to bottom, it's not easy out.
Yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head. I mean, the CAA is a great basketball conference. I think it doesn't get the credit it deserves nationally, but top to bottom, some great teams, some great coaches, some great basketball players. We had, 2 guys drafted in the NBA draft last year in the second round. So really good talent, established programs, great traditions. We got to continue to do a better job in our in the CAA of marketing our brand and getting out there. So, and I like our non-conference schedule. We start with a home game. We go down to Orlando, 3 games in 3 days against really good mid-major teams on a neutral court, kind of prepare us what it's going to look like in the CAA tournament down in D.C. And then we got some home-and-home opportunities that have been on our schedule. We got a heck of a test going down to GW and A-10 team. We got them in a home-and-home. And then in mid-December, we play Villanova in New Jersey, which is going to be a heck of a challenge for our team. Unbelievable what Jay has done with that basketball program. I know our guys are excited about that opportunity. And it's part of a great event. The Never Forget Classics, they take some of the money that is raised from the game to donate to, the families and children of those that lost lives in 9/11. So I think I like the balance of the non-conference schedule for us. And then right when we come back from Christmas, we are right into the thick of CAA play.
And Coach, for you and your team and your staff, so did you all try to prioritize the year to kind of get better incrementally each month, so you could peak in late February, enter early March in CAA tournament in DC. So that's what really matters. I know we want to say the whole year matters. Really those days in DC are one that count for at least like CAA was probably a one big league based on how the committee does things.
Yeah, no, I wish we were in a position to get multiple bids, but I think we are who we are right now, and you got to be able to play well for 3 days and three games in 3 days down in D.C., and I think we all know that. So you're trying to, really develop and grow, and you're going to have some ups and downs, some ebbs and flows throughout the season. You just hopefully, one, you can stay healthy, that at the end of the season when we get into CAA conference tournament that we're healthy, and then position yourself to be playing the best basketball you can possibly play at the time. And the one thing I love about who we've been and how we played, we can play different ways and different styles. We're trying to play a little faster this year based on our personnel. The first couple of years we played a little slower based on our personnel to try to maximize some of the depth that we had, the lack of depth that we have, but also our guys playing heavy minutes. And then so you're trying to look at different ways to play throughout the season, and maybe you're humming playing zone down the stretch, and you ride that in the CAA tournament, and you're back to man-to-man, or you're tweaking some things on the offensive end. And our ability to adapt throughout a season, throughout a game, throughout a week. We talk about just winning today and having a great practice today. That was my message to our team today. We have an off day tomorrow, so they'll kind of get some rest and regroup and enjoy Halloween. But let's have a great practice today, and that's what we can control, right? Your energy, your effort, your attitude on every day, and then we'll figure out where we are tomorrow.
Coach, I give my staff meetings. I tell them the energy, attitude, and effort. It's all you control every day when you come into the office. So I keep my staff meetings here, Coach.
Do you really? I love it.
Yeah, I use it every day.
Yeah, we're stealing from each other, right?
Yes, indeed.
Great.
Yes, indeed, Coach. Best of luck to you this year. Like I said, I've been watching the program from afar. You know that. And I'm definitely hoping you guys do well this year. We'll be hollering at you down the road, Coach, and we'll check in with you.
All right, boss man.
Thank you, Coach. Have a good one, buddy.
All right, buddy. Thanks. You too. Good to hear from you. Thanks.
Yes, indeed. Bye. This is Martin Ingelsby on the Bossman Show.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay. Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.